So students, we can start our second pair on the Siemens NX. So today we will make the in the second pair the practice. So using the surface modeling techniques. So let's open a new file as usual. So in the modeling environment. So the modeling environment, select the unit of the measurement in millimeter and press OK as usual. And you can change your background here to the white if you want. So we was talking about the surface groups here, or the here the in the surface we learned some the functions. The last time that we learned trim sheet, the offset surface, and the save functions, and here the unsided boundaries lane and so on. Now, also the basic, the surface, the functions like the through curve, studio surface, the through curve mesh, and so on. So today we will make some practice that in order to strengthen our the knowledge on this the the functions. These functions that we learned so far is the basic functions to create the surface elements and complex the plastic elements in the NX environment, the modeling, and there are some other that some other the additional the functions that we will learn the step by step when we are creating the model, so they are not too difficult. That so on. So let's create see the first model here. The we will like create the first this model, and firstly we'll look on this side, then we will try to draw this shape and create the revolve the surface element, then we'll continue this one. So select here the home tab as usual, select the sketch. So we will always start from the selecting plane and creating the sketch. Select here the line, and let's create the line here, the let's create the horizontal line, any horizontal line with any dimension, and we can convert to the reference line. So let's make here the geometric constraint horizontal line with this line, horizontal with this one. So now select here the profile. So the draw here the vertical line, and from the profile select here the arc method and draw the arc here. Draw the continue with the such kind of lines here. So again here the select arc. You can so you can just here draw the arc here and continue with the line. So with the such kind of shape. So exit from the profile. Now let's define some dimensions. So firstly, let's make it here the rapid dimension. Let's see the dimension here. This is starting point the half of this 70. So distance from here to here, let's define the 35 millimeter. So and this distance is here the half of the 115. So rapid dimension, the distance from here to center point is 115 divided by 2 millimeter. So we define these two dimensions. Now let's define these two dimensions here. So the distance here is the half of the 50. So the rapid dimension, the distance from here to for this position is the 25 millimeter. So this is this distance. So let's go to the geometry constraint first and make here this line is the vertical line. So let me just control that, and let's correct here this one. So let's firstly maybe can delete this one. We can firstly drag this line here and draw the vertical line. Correct here. Go to the geometry constraint, make it tangent between this line with this one. Now it's correct. Now we can define the dimension here between this one and this one is the 25. Let me check here. Now is correct. So the location more or less the same. That's it. So here we can drag this dimension to this position, and here let's define that this dimension is between this one is the half of the 70. So rapid dimension. This point to this point is the sorry, is the vertical dimension should be this one to this one is the 35 millimeter, and go to the geometric constraint. You can press the C and make it horizontal alignment this line and this line. The horizontal alignment. Control Z. Let me check here the this values here. The here the make let's try to make horizontal this one and this one. Here is okay, and make here this distance maybe that's the rapid dimension. So between here to here, let's make it is 25, the same as here. So we defined dimensions. Now here we need to define this radiuses here with the diameter is the 15, but the radius will be the half of the 15. So 15 divided by 2. So the same here the 15 divided by 2. So let me just here the control Z. Oh, let me here the make here that this one is the 7.5 is the half. Control Z. Let me check here that this one make it vertical line. Here that we have the vertical. Now let's define the radius here. Okay, let me just correct here that this one. Control Z to return. Maybe yes, I will delete this portion just to draw the from the beginning this portion maybe just to correct it. So this line and the vertical line and make it within this vertical line, and let's define that this one is the 7.5. So now it's correct. Now let's define the dimension between here to here was the 25 millimeter, and between this origin to the center point was the 35 millimeter. So now it's correct, but we need to here the geometric constraint, just make it vertical to this line, and here the make the maybe geometric constraint this one and this one is the horizontal aligned. Now it's correct. So we made it correct. Now we need to find here the dimension. This one and this one is the 150 and 150 180. So distance from here to here is the 180, and the distance between here to here it will be automatically defined at 150. So it is the we don't need to indicate here the dimension. So we are ready with the sketch. Just press the finish the sketch. We created our profile here, the sketch, and we will make the revolve it here. From the feature group, select the revolve feature. As a feature the section, select here the filter. Let's make it here the infer curve is okay. So select the whole or the sketch here. As a axis of the rotation here, it should be this axis, so it will rotate around this axis, and the center, the rotation point is select here this and make it 0 point the origin. That's okay. So it will rotate in this axis, so in the angle of the 180 degrees. So we need to do just half rotation. So this is the end value, and here make it sheet body. So we are using the surface element. the body type, press OK. So here we created the body, the main the workpiece here, and we will continue here. We have this feature, the in upper portion. Let's firstly create the datum plane. So at a distance from the origin and the plane, the distance of the 65. So new datum plane, select here the datum plane. Here the select option distance and the select this one and the distance here the 65 at the distance. Just press OK here to accept your the datum. So just we create the datum plane on the distance, and we can just select here the sketch and select this datum plane. Yes, OK. Here it will be zoomed from the top view. And now let's create a rectangle on this datum plane. That firstly the any rectangle by the 2 points, and define the dimension of this rectangle. This one is the 40 millimeter, and this one is the 20 millimeter, and select here the make symmetric, and this side make it symmetric along this axis, and here we need to define the dimension. Here is the 65. Select the rapid dimension distance from here. For example, this point is the 65 millimeter. Let me check here. 65, 66. So 66 this percent. So we created the rectangle here. Let's just finish the sketch. Now we will select here the extrude. Select here the maybe just boundary. It's the reverse direction. So it should be the dimension. It's not important. In the important is that it should be the crossed with this element first. Then we will use the trim function to obtain the final shape. And here the boolean should be the known. It's important. And the body type the sheet. And we will add here the some draft angle here with the -20 and -2 millimeter, that you can make here the bigger draft here. Let's make -4. So draft angle, and just press OK here. So we created this portion. Now we'll make here using the trim function to trim the then unnecessary the elements of the model. So go to the surface tab here and select from the surface tab the trim sheet function, which we learned in the first pair. You can look the lesson. So here as a target that I want to delete here, the discard is selected this portion, the lower portion, and as a boundary I will select this boundary. So the lower portion will be deleted here. You see, now I want to make here open, that I want to delete the inner side. So select this inner portion, go to this boundary, and here select the connected core. So it will be the boundary select, just press OK. So it will be the open it like here, just close the trim sheet. So we obtained this element here. Just you need to just close the upper part. So in order to close, we have the two options. You can use the n-sided or the boundary plane. So you can use any of them. So let's use the n-sided. Just select this one, and this all the edge. So it will be closed here. Let's press OK here. So we created this feature. So we close just upper portion. Now as usual, we will select here the self, unite all the features here, and body type should be the sheet. That's okay. And as soon as that you made here the unite using the self function, select here the home tab. Here select the edge blend, and here select this edge to create the edge the blends on this corners. So step by step. So the radius you can make it 3 millimeter. Just press OK. You can hide this sketch. You can hide this plane like here. So we created the model, and you can add some thickness here. Select the more, select the second function, and select the full body. Then you can define the thickness as you want. In this case, the 1 millimeter offset in the one direction. Just press OK here. So we created our the model. We can hide this line and go to the view and edit object display, select then select your the body, press OK. Here select the color and let's define this color, the yellow. Let's press OK. Here's OK. And unfortunately the lower part also, so select these portions also, and one more time the edit the color with this color. Now it's okay. Here we can hide this sketch, that is the profile. So this is the first model to create. Now we will continue with the second one here. Let me show. So I will open the as usual new file. So just press OK here. So I will right click, change the background. So here I will draw the first arc here, the with the diameter of the 100 and the 200 millimeters. So distance between these two arc is the 150 millimeter. So firstly we can start to create with the datum plane at the distance between the respect to this one is the 150 millimeter. And let's create two arcs, sketch this plane, and for this plane let's create the arc with the diameter of the 100 millimeter. So the radius, and here let me check here, the diameter is the 100 millimeter, so radius will be the 50 millimeter. So press here. Now we need to make here the symmetric as usual. So symmetric, this point and this point with respect to this one, and select here the geometric constraint, that horizontal alignment, this point, that horizontal with respect to this one. So this is let me check here the radius, let's correct it, it was the 50. So because here we have the diameter is the 100 millimeter. So we created this, finish the sketch. Now we will sketch here and select this plane. Let's correct the orientation. So because it is not the proper orientation for the case, so here go to this one, select this one and select the reverse. Let's check here this one. Now it's okay. I want to look the plane from this Z plane, so let's press OK. Okay, now it's okay. It is in the proper position. Select the arc here, then draw the arc here with the radius of the 100 millimeter. So just move it here, like here. So and again make it symmetric as usual. This point, make it symmetric, and the horizontal alignment with this one. So they finish the sketch. So we created these two arcs. Now we will create the surface element. Go to the surface using the through curve. So we landed this one, select this one, and add new set, and select this one. So it will connect these elements here, and the body type, make it sheet. Just press OK. So created the models here. Maybe that's I will change here maybe dimensions. Let's make it 100. So now control Z. Okay. Just finish the sketch. So we created this one here, and let's here close this portions here. In order to do this, we can make here select the curve, select the line, and just here this line and this line, and the same here draw the line between this one, uh, between this one. Sorry, select the line, this one, and this one, apply here, and line draw here the point, this point, this line, and okay. So we created here the lines. Select here the surface and select here the boundary plane. Select this one and this one. So to create the surface here, they press apply, and this one and this one, press OK here. So we created these portions, this element. Now we will create here the these elements. So here let's create the first datum plane from the origin at a distance of 150 millimeter. So select here the home tab, create the datum plane at a distance with respect to this one at the 150 millimeter. Press OK here. Sketch this plane. It's okay. And draw here the circle here. Let me check here the circle. So 150 millimeters. So this is a 25. So the diameter is the 50 millimeter of the circle. Exactly. You can start from here. The diameter is the 50 millimeter, and I can just see here and extrude it in the reverse direction, and first check the body type the sheet and make it draft here, and let's make here the draft is the 10 millimeter here, and the distance here you can extrude until it will intersect with this body. So let's make it the draft a little bit lower here, the 5 millimeter, and just here the known as the boolean. Press OK. So we created this element here. We can do it here the decrease the value here the, and let me check here the draft angle. Or okay, let me check here this value. Let me check here the 200. No, it's okay. Let's finish. Now it's okay. Now let's try to use here the trim sheet. What we learn here today, the trim sheet. Select here this portion. Just want to trim, then select the boundary here and press apply here, and select here this portion, select the boundary and select this plane. Just apply. So we just trim at this portion you see here, and I want to trim this portion. Select this one, select as a boundary as this one, and apply here. So we now trim. I want to trim this portion here, and select this one, and as a boundary here, select this one. You see it's selected. Just press OK to open the here. Now it's okay here, and we can here let me just change here this value. We can increase the more here. Now it's okay. This one is okay. So we can do here the same thing on this side here. So firstly, let's go to the home here, select the datum plane, and select here this plane, and reverse the direction of the plane at a distance of 100, and here the reverse the orientation, this one. Press OK here. Sketch, select this plane, the orientation, let me just change the y direction to the upward, like here this one, reverse the here, this okay, this orientation. Okay, here how I will draw the circle again, the here the with the diameter of the 50 again. So it is exactly the same the dimension, that's the location, and extrude it again, the reverse direction, change the body type to the sheet and make it here the draft again, the same draft here the which we used the 4 millimeter, the minus direction, and press OK. So here that we will do the same thing that we have done here using the trim sheet. Firstly, select this portion, that lower portion, select the boundary, select this plane, apply. So we just trim it. Now I want to trim the inner. Select here this and then select here the boundary, this element, just apply, and select this one again as a boundary. Select this curve, just apply. Just we trim it and obtain it, these portions. Cancel here. So can go on with creating this portion. So firstly, let's create the datum plane here. So datum plane here, the with respect to the sorry, not sketch, but datum plane at a distance. So the same 100. Let me check the distance. 150 millimeter again. Sketch. Sketch the circle here. The again with the diameter of the 50 millimeter. It should be the exactly the located and this axis. So here make it vertical alignment, this one and this one. So exactly the vertical alignment here and here. Okay, this one. Just to finish the sketch. So let me extrude it. So select this one and reverse direction. That body type to the sheet. Again, let's make it draft here. So okay, here we can just press this one. Now we will make the cut here using this trim sheet here, the use surface trim sheet. So I want to trim this portion and as a boundary select this one, apply here. So we trim it and now I want to open here this element, the boundary select this one, apply here. So we created this one. Cancel here and you can here the make here the boundary plane to close the this one and select a curve. Select here the line here and we create the line between the. Let me just hide this circles. This one also. Select the line here. Select the line this one and this points. Apply and the same line on this side here. Just press OK. Now select here the boundary plane. Just close this portion here to here. Apply here and this one and this one. Okay. So we create this element here. We can hide this sketch here. I mean the planes and the sketch itself. This plane, this one. So this sketch. So here select here the self to unite all your the surface elements and step by step select all of them. This one and this one and this one and the body shape should be shit. That's okay. So then we will add here the some edge blend. Here this one. So let's make it here the one 10 millimeter apply here and here the apply this one So here created the model here, cancel it here, so just hide this sketch. So can give the some thickness again. So select the body. It's okay here. Now select here the view, edit object display. Just select this one and the lower part here. That's okay. Color, this color. That's okay here. So this is the second model. So now we will select here the new file to go with the new model here. Press OK and right click here. Just select here the background is to white and let's here the select the sketch and select the display. It's okay here. So let's I will draw here the center line first. So that's any line here and convert to the center line. Select the geometry constraint, make it horizontal alignment, this one and this one. So now I want to draw the some sketch here. So let's select here the line, select the line here, vertical line, select here the arc and draw the arc here and select the line again here, just to draw this line and select here the line, the inclined line. So now let's define some dimensions here. So rapid dimension, the distance from here to here is the 60 millimeter. Let's define the 60 millimeter. And distance from here to here, so rapid dimension. So until this position is the 21 millimeter. Select here the geometric constraint and make this line is the vertical line. So and here let's make it define this one is the radius is the 8 millimeter and the rapid dimension distance from this position to this position. Let's make it the 110 millimeter. So we define these dimensions and let's make it here add some fillet. So fillet with the radius of the 8 millimeter between this one and this one is the 8 millimeter. So we created our sketch. Let's make it the finished sketch and again select here the revolve. So here the infer is okay. In this case select this one and vector select this axis, so rotate it again and a half 180 degrees. So the body type, let's make it sheet. Let's press OK here. So we create our the model here. Now I will draw the one more sketch here. Select the sketch. I will draw the ellipse on this plane. It's okay. Here the select the ellipse and draw here the ellipse. So you can define the dimension of the ellipse here. This dimension, let's make it the 18 millimeter and let's make it this one is the 21. So just okay here. So angle of the ellipse is the 120 degree. So let's extrude this one the any dimension. So what is important, it should be crossed, and what is the important, body type should be the sheet and the boolean should be the known. Just press OK. So we created this one So I want to do here what is saying that using the trim sheet. So select here the surface, the trim sheet, and here select this one, select the boundary, select this one, apply, just trim it, and here I want to trim this portion again, this portion as a boundary, select this one and apply here. So you will obtain this kind of shape here. Is so this is the how to use the trim sheet, and just press here the hide this one, and this using the self unite this one and this one. It's okay here, and select here the home, the edge blend, and select here this edge, that's the 10 millimeter of the radius. Press okay. So it is the easy, you can do by yourself this one. So you need to just give the thickness. So the second, just 1 millimeter in this case. Let's give here this one. So the view, this one, select this portion, select here the edit object display, like the body here, color, make it this color. It's okay. So you can hide your the sketch here. So this is our the next model. So now we can continue with the creating the other the models. So let's create here the new, select here the okay here. So right click. So here to select the white background. So let's start with the creating the datum plane. So the home tab, select the datum plane. So select the datum plane that the distance, let's make it 70 millimeter at the distance with respect to the this reference. Press OK. Now let's create here the circle on this lower plane. With the circle is the diameter of the 68. 68. Press enter. Don't that finish the sketch. So now let's create here the ellipse. So select here the sketch and select here this plane. That's okay here, and let's create the ellipse here with this one ellipse. So and the ellipse should be the angle, let's make it 0 angle, and let's define here the inner diameter, the dragging here, let's make it 60, 36 and 46 is okay. In this case just press okay here to finish the sketch. So we created this one, and let's create again new datum plane, and the distance is 70 again. Okay, and draw the sketch here, select the sketch and draw here the circle with the diameter of the 50 millimeter. Okay, here finish the sketch. So we created these two the sections. First I will hide here the planes. Now here let's create some guide course. So select here the sketch, select this plane, press OK here. Just here to select draw the guide curve. For example, using here the studio spline here. So select here this point, and this point. So create this guide curve using the studio spline. These 3 points. It's okay. Okay here. Now or we can create the guide curve, for example, using just single arc. Let's make this one maybe. Just double click this on the sketch. So let's finish the sketch. Just delete select the sketch, select this plane. Firstly, let's create the arc here, the any arc, for example, like here. So can define the radius of the arc, double click on it. So let's make it this value. So here we need to create here the intersection point with this point, apply this point, apply, and this point, just press OK. Now we will connect these intersection points with this end point of the center point of the guide course using the geometry constraint. Geometry constraint. Here select the coincident, this point, right click and select from the list that this point, the same point that select this point, right click, select from the list, and at this point for the mid position you need to change your the geometry constraint is the point on course, then right click, select first the point from this one and select your the course. Yes, okay. Let me just check here. So because it's over constrained, we need to just delete the this dimension. Now let's make it geometric constraint because it is over constrained. So right click on it, select from the list. This one now is okay. So we created this first guide course. Now let's make it mirror. So select here the mirror course, this course with the center line, this axis. Yes, okay. So now we will create the another guide course. Just finish the sketch. So select the sketch and create the another guide course on this plane. Okay, the same way. Let's create the arc here the first, and again make here the the intersection point. This one apply, this one apply, and this one then apply. Just cancel it. Go to the geometry constraint. Here the coincident. This one select the right click, select from the list, and it's considered the same thing here. Select this one, right click, select from this point on course. So and go to the point on course and do the same thing on the mid. So right click first this one and select the course. So then I can make again the mirror. So select here the sorry, this one, not this one. So select here the mirror course, this one, select this axis. Okay, the finish sketch. So we created our the sketch here, the curves. Now using the surface, you can use here the studio surface or the through the curve mesh. So that create your the surface element. Select the surface through the curve mesh. Select this one and add new set. Select this one. Arrow should be the same direction. Add new set and select this one and go to the cross curve and select the cross course. Let's say here the make it a single course. Select here this cross curve. So select the press the add new set and step by step select your all the course course. So guide course, select the add new set always when you select the new one. So add new set, select this one. So add new set and select the last one to go over here and body type. You should sheet, press OK. So we created the model here and let's close the bottom using the boundary plane or inside it. Press OK here. And here one more thing we can do here, the using the low extension, we can here the select here the vector and select here this one and the vector is the reference vector. Let's make it select the z vector. So you see it will create this kind of shape. You can the increase the values or decrease the values like here so let's make it like here with the distance of 3 millimeter. Press OK here. So we created such kind of shape. Now go to the home tab, select the extrude, and select here the not boundary but single curve at the filter, and select this edge, so it will extrude in the vertical to the Z direction and make it 10 millimeter, and the body type the sheet, and just press OK here. So we created this kind of shape here, the bottle, and here you can hide this sketch if you want here, or you can go to the hide and show and just press the sketch here, the hide, all the sketch will be hidden. So now we will continue to create the other features. So using the trim sheet to create the final bottle. Firstly, we will create some sketch, start the sketch. Here to select this plane, press OK here, and here let's create the rectangle here, rectangle by the 2 points, and let's define the dimensions of the rectangle. Let's make it 35, and let's make it this one is the 80 millimeter, and let's define that this dimension the 30 millimeter, and make here the symmetric, so this one and this one symmetric to this one, and let's add here the fillet, so let's make it 15, and here also the 15, and also in the lower part the 15 in the both sides, and just finish the sketch. So we created the sketch here, you see in the mid plane, then we will extrude it, just here the not single but like make it connected, select here this one, so and make it symmetric, and extrude it until it intersects of this our the feature, and the sheet body type should be the sheet, just press OK. So we created here this element, and using the trim sheet, go to the surface trim sheet, we will obtain our final shape. First I will delete this portion with respect to the boundary here, the apply the what we have done so far. So select this portion to delete as a boundary here, this one that apply. So we deleted these two portions, and I want to delete this portion here, and with respect to the sorry, just firstly we need to make here I forgot, we need to make here the we need to make here the offset curve. So select the offset, select this curve, so it is the offsetted, so in the inward direction just press OK here, you see it is the offsetted. Now we can go on with the trim, so select trim, select here this portion to trim, and this is the boundary, press apply here. Now I want to trim this portion, select this one, select the boundary here, the connected curve, select this one, let's make it maybe tangent, so now select this one, now it's okay, press apply. So now it's okay, you see it is trimmed this portion, and we will do the same here, this one as a boundary, select the tangent here, this should be the tangent, it's okay, apply here, so we trim it and obtain this portion here, and we need to trim the inner portion, so select this one, the boundary, select this boundary, and select this boundary, press apply. So we obtained our the final shape here. You can see here the inner, you can check just the height, I will show here the height, this one, and go to the view. Let's see here the inner portion, you can see we obtained this kind of bottle element. You can see the upper part, that's the outer part. So now we will give the thickness. Before the given the thickness, just we need to unite all of the features here, the surface element using the self, because this one is the different, this one is different, and this one is different element. Here this is different, this is the different, this one, select the one, and this one, just here is okay. So now we can firstly give some the fillets here using the edge blend. For example, on the bottom part here, let's make it 4 millimeter. Apply here and give the here the some fillets with the 2 millimeter, and can check here the for the this side, and for the this side here it's okay. So here we created without the model the bottom, and here you can give and the final the thickness. So select the body, press OK here, to hide this one, and go to the view, and select the edit object display, select the body 2 times. You can select just select the full body, press OK, and here the color, make it this color, press OK. Okay, so this is our the final element here. So we start with this one, and the design at this one, then design at this one, and the design at this one. For today I think it's enough. You can do that by yourself by the practicing, then following the old instruction. It is the easy using the surface, the functions that we learned at the trim sheet, and so on. Thank you very much. See you on the next lessons.